this weekend, where I don't expect a lot of points. The Iron Bowl, as the Alabama Crimson Tide head out to Jordan-Hare on Saturday night to play the Auburn Tigers at 7:30 inside that doom-filled place that is Jordan-Hare. Now, it is the most cliche analysis about this football game. Funky shit be happening at this stadium at night, but it is the truth. Do you subscribe to said theories?
I had a theory earlier this season after Auburn had, what went down with Georgia, that the voodoo might be dead.
Well, they just stink.
But if there was, the things that happened in that game were like, this is anti-Auburn voodoo. But if there were ever a reason to have some Jordan-Hare voodoo, it's this game. And my key to this matchup is kind of adjacent to that. It's, what does Auburn still have left up its sleeve? What trick plays do you use? How do you manipulate the different quarterbacks you have opportunities for? What can Cam Coleman do? Do you have, is there this Jordan-Hare voodoo still around? So that's kind of my key to the match, because I think we can all agree that on paper, Alabama should roll.
Sources tell me Deuce Knight not going to play. It's going to be Ashton Daniels, which is why my key to the football game is, can Alabama knock Ashton Daniels out of the game so Deuce Knight can find a way to win this one?
Oh, little backup win.
A little backup, little return favor for all those years they got all these other teams making quarterback switches out there at Alabama. I'm just kidding. I don't know what you prepare for if you're Alabama.
That's the thing.
What offense do you prepare for?
You don't know.
What do? You prepare for the defense and hope you score 35?
Half of the tape you have this year is cooked because the head coach got fired.
3/4 of it.
Another third of that is cooked because the quarterbacks are different. Like, there's a lot to break down in this game and not a lot to do. Not a lot to look at.
I mean, there's a lot to prepare for. You don't know what you're going to get. That's a scary situation. And, by the way, the blue chip roster. Like, Auburn's really talented, still really talented. That's what's really scary about him. Cam Coleman is the X factor in every football game he's ever in. That's how good that football player is.
Hell, do the James Franklin, dude. Just throw it up to that guy 10 times and let's see what happens.
He going to come down with 6 of them.
What are we going to do? Lose to Alabama?
I mean, he going to draw 2 PIs and catch 6 of those things, I feel like. So, what's your unless it doesn't happen for this football game, Christian?
My unless it doesn't happen is that Auburn is going to come out and have all of the bells and whistles. This is their Super Bowl. This is the opportunity to eliminate one of your most hated rivals from playoff contention and then end your season. Go out with a win. Say, you know what? We hate Alabama and we have an opportunity to end their season. Sign me up. Give me the Tigers scoring a touchdown within the first minute of gameplay.
Ty Simpson throws 2 first-half interceptions. Alabama is down 10-plus points at the half. Rallies, beats that ass in the second half. You heard it here first, unless it doesn't happen.
I like that. It's perfectly in line with Auburn figuring out ways to squander winnable football games. So, and I kind of have it on that. I have Alabama winning this 24-20. I think that it's going to be one of these close games where, Auburn's in a great position to do it, and they just that team has found ways to lose all year. So,
oh shit, we didn't even predict Tennessee and Vandy. We didn't give a score prediction with this Alabama-Auburn X factor. All right, actually, let's start over. What are the keys to the football game in this Alabama-Auburn matchup for you?
I know that it's a cliche talk about how much does Jordan-Hare voodoo affect this game. That will be a factor here. I think this is also going to go into, what does Auburn have left up its sleeve? This is a team that has lost their head coach, lost their play caller, has been cycling through quarterbacks. What do they do in the form of trick plays, new formations, things like that? Because this is their Super Bowl. This is it. You have nothing left to play for. There's no bowl game. There's no postseason. This is the game to play. Dump the clip. What do you have left? I mean, how interesting can you make this game?
I think for me, it's all about whether or not Alabama can avoid the critical issues that they've had that cost them games. Like, do you become so one-dimensional that the quarterback falters again? Do you become so explosive laden on the defensive side of the football that you're allowing scoring opportunities? All right, those things. I feel like that's why you've lost football games the last several years. And the only reason you get one-dimensional offensively, you can't either throw the ball or you can't run the ball. And now the defense is teeing off on you in one way or the other. Last year, it was you can't throw the ball consistently without turning the football over, but you could run the piss out of it with the quarterback. This year, Can't run the ball to save your life. Now you got to throw the piss out of it. All right. And then the defense starts giving up explosives, scores. That's the key in this football game for Alabama. Can you avoid the problems that have been created on this roster that ultimately lead to losses? I think they find ways to do so in this one. What's your X factor in this football game, Kirby?
It's the Alabama offensive line.
I was about to say, it's always Cam Coleman every time we have an Auburn game. It has been all year.
Understandable, but I think that we've kind of given up on the fact that Alabama's going to run the football, especially against an Auburn defense that, while they haven't had a great season, this defense has played very well. Can they protect Ty Simpson enough? Can they make Ty Simpson comfortable in the pocket so he can deliver strikes? Because when he is comfortable, when he doesn't have a guy in his face, he's really, really good at playing quarterback, turns out. However, we've seen him get heated up at times this season, especially in the last 3 or 4 games, to where the Alabama offense kind of sputters at moments. So if Alabama can protect Ty Simpson, I think they'll be fine.
What's your unless it doesn't happen in this football game? I already did mine.
This is going to be a moment where Auburn just tries to do something to get some momentum going here. I have the Tigers scoring within the first minute of the game.
First minute?
First minute of gameplay.
First minute of offensive touch.
First minute of gameplay.
Well, you got a 50-50 shot that doesn't happen.
Well, pick 6, scoop and score. It could happen.
Milwaukee. Score prediction. I've got Alabama winning. Let's call it 28-20.
I have Alabama winning 24-20. I think that it's a close game for a while, but this Auburn roster this year has just found ways to lose these types of games, and I don't expect this week to be any different.
Let's hit some super chubs before we get out of here. Hey, we'll take a quick minute to give a shout out to our friends over at Sleeper. What a great time to be here on this network this year, but also a great time to be with our friends over at Sleeper. Go over to Sleeper today, the #1 place for daily fantasy and prop plays. Sleeper Picks is a real money product that connects friends over picks. Choose 2 to 8 of your favorite players from pregame, live, or even across different sports. Pick more than or less than the predicted stats. It's that simple. On Sleeper, you can get up to 100x payouts. Share with your friends and get rewarded today. Use promo code Brooks, as you see on the screen, on Sleeper and get 100% deposit match up to $100. Again, that's sleeper.com/promo/Brooks. Terms and conditions apply. Boys, as you know, we're about 28 minutes at the time of this ad read from the kickoff of NFL Sunday. So go ahead, run over to Sleeper right now. I'll give you permission to leave the stream actively. Go over to Sleeper, get a play in right quick, and get paid. We appreciate those folks over there at Sleeper. Again, that's promo code Brooks over there on Sleeper.